I'm living my best life. I ain't worried about you haters. I'm living my best life. Cause we ain't worried about no haters.
I wasn't ready.
Welcome to episode 3 of the Beauty Shop Talk Show. I am JaQue, and this is my sister friend co-host. Y'all, we back for episode 3.
I can't believe we made it.
I can't believe we
she
made
that
it.
song for me.
Okay, shout out to Beyonce. Guys, y'all know how we do on this show. We are here to look at our inner beauty and make sure it matches our outer beauty, where everything we do is from the inside out, where we're transforming you one conversation at a time, and we are snatching your mental edges, honey, getting that mental good so we can match our outside, our beautiful people. Thank you for your love and support thus far.
I still cannot believe we made it.
I can't believe we made it. Hey, now back to it.
Okay.
So let's catch up, girlfriend.
How you been?
Girl, look, I'm on a high, y'all. I am so high on a natural high. Let me be clear, okay? But I'm just so excited that you guys are loving what we're doing. You're supporting us, and we're living our dream. Can you believe it?
Now, slowly but surely, I am.
Pinch me.
How have you been since our last encounter, episode 2?
Well, since the release of it, I've been okay. But the up into the part of it, I probably lost a few of my own edges. Getting stressed out.
RP, we won't talk about that.
But you know what? We can shout somebody out. Shout out to TaylorMade Productions, who came through and made these episodes that y'all see are by her boo, TaylorMade Productions. I had to, because we keep it in the family here, but we just want to shout him out. He didn't even know we were going to do that, but we just want to shout you out. Thank you for your vision, and thank you for bringing this to life so that we can get this out to the people.
Yes.
Our clients right there.
Okay, so what have you been up to? We catching up.
Well,
what's going on in your life aside from...
Listen, I don't really know what to say about that.
Okay.
I really have just been, I have like jumped into this whole making sure that I connect with the viewers on Facebook, making sure that this show, I think it's just kind of become my life. So other than that, just my basic working out, trying to get, keep it sexy for the single brothers out there who looking for a late girl like me. Out in these streets. Keeping it all summertime, on my Drake nights for what?
Okay.
That's all I'm doing, just self-care, self-love, and, keeping it, spicy and sexy for the people. What you been up to?
I cannot that. Just turning a new gear in my life.
Okay.
Embracing 28.
Yes.
And then, my daughter, her birthday's the day after, so I've been in mommy mode.
Happy birthday, Maddie Patty. We love you.
She's still asking when she gonna be a co-host.
You know what?
She has a spot.
This spot's for you, Madison.
Why you ain't bring me? I'm like, girl, I didn't even bring myself.
Listen,
okay.
If Madison come on the show, she's gonna take over. People are not gonna be worried about us no more.
She can take over Gap, Carter's, Children's, all that. She has a face for her and her brother. But anyway, we also want to read some of the stuff from our viewers' thoughts, comments, and about episode 1. We still are like on this high, and we want to say thank you. Like I have been pinching myself.
We feel the love, y'all. Yes. Listen, y'all. We tell you all the time on 1 and 2. If you post something good, we're going to mention you out. We're going to give you your 15 seconds of fame, because we want our clients to know that we are here for them. We love them, and that we see what you're doing. We see what you're saying. And also, if you have bought any of the products, let us know so that we can shout you out on the show and shout out the products that we are mentioning so they can get their credit, and we can just give y'all some love too. So we're going to read a few comments from the viewers. You want to read one?
Yes, I'll read 2. At Sunday Vibes. Speak to
Sunday.
me now. I forgave my daddy, but let him into my life. And boom.
Boom, she said.
It took me out. I only became his listening ear / therapist on how to deal with his other children. Never again. I love him from a distance. And girl, you have to protect your peace.
Yes,
Protect
girl.
your star players.
Yes.
Another one at Kia_B.
Hey.
Praise hands, fire. It's fire. Great episode. It made me think. It made me laugh. make Black families matter because they do.
They do. Shout out to Sunday Vibes. That's my girl from back home. And Key B, that's my girl from H-Town. And Key B wrote something else, and I want to read this. She said, I like the diversity of topics and range of combo. There was sort of something for everyone. Definitely some gems. You know, gave us an emoji gems, girl. You got your emoji game is popping, okay? I liked your passion. I think you should be very proud. You and your sis, cheers to success. Thank you. Sunday Vibes and Key B for your love and light. We sending it right back to you, and keep watching because we got some more heat coming for you.
And we have a special shout out to Mama Vic, because she don't even know I'm saying this, but girl, I'm sitting here like I don't even know these features exist on Facebook. She has been reposting, telling her friends, and we truly appreciate you.
Yes.
We have a spot for you as well.
Yes. You a real one, Mama. Mama, I love you. You're a real one. You're a real one. And no, let me not forget my classmate Cynthia from the class of 2005, Northeast Academy for Health Science and Engineering, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Thank you. You were the very first person to repost our video and send your congratulations, girl. Thank you. I love you so much. You know, we reconnected during our 10-year class reunion with all that craziness. But girl, I love you for real. Thank you for your support, and thank you for following our page and all the love and light. We appreciate everyone. But hey, y'all keep shouting us out, and you're gonna get your 15 seconds on this show, honey, and maybe get your followers up. We don't know.
Oh, okay.
So let's get into it.
So, Beauty of the Week is where we pay homage to a sister in the community.
Yes.
That's making major moves, doing great things, and truly exhibits beauty from the inside out.
Yes.
JaQue, who do we have today?
The Black, the bold, the beautiful. This queen, oh, she's just so inspiring. Check her out. Her name is, I want to get your name right, but if it's not, girl, if you see this, correct me, because I'm cool with some correction on names. I understand, because I have an interesting name. JaQue Seaborn, okay? She is 22 years old and the first Black woman to become a nanoscientist in the state of Virginia, okay?
Wow.
I had to Google what a nanoscientist was. I mean, I just wasn't really all into biology back in the day, but girl, the study of objects and, you know, things of that nature. But she said, I want to read some things she said. She said she often noticed that she was the only non-white in her classes at Virginia Tech University, but had no idea that she would be the first Black woman to earn a degree in the program. Her words of advice for students coming into Virginia Tech program, she said, to accomplish big dreams of her own, she continued to push. I definitely know about pushing through college because it can be very taxing. She relied on family and friends, reached out to her professors, go to the office hours. That's something I never did. I never really went to my professor's office hours, but that's good tea. Step out of your comfort zone, get to know the people in your class, and they should become your study buddies. That's what she said. And that's true, because that's how me and Kanisha met. Like, we really connected in our healthcare administration courses, became study buddies. She had my back, I had hers, and now we're great friends and have a great show. So she said that you think you're the only person struggling, but as it turns out, everybody's struggling. And that's true. The whole college experience is a struggle, from what you eat, to the money that you don't have, to the car that you drive, to the car that barely make it to class, to the classes that are too hard, to where you can't get to class because you're tired from working a 40-hour shift trying to pay for tuition. On top of struggle with the financial aid, but do I keep going on? But anyway, JaQue Seaborn, we're sending you love and light, sis. You didn't even know you're making Black history, but you know what? That's God's plan. Sometimes you don't even know what you're doing when you're in your purpose. And sis, love and light to you. We look forward to you on your journey. We're watching you on the Beauty Shop Talk Show. And if you see this, shout us out. And congratulations on being the first Black student, the first Black woman in Virginia Tech to have her degree in a nanoscience program. Do your research on her, guys, and send her some love and light. Thank you, Queen.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, let's get into it. Now, y'all know this is one of my favorite parts of the show because Kanisha's going to hook us up with the hashtag Beauty Maintenance Alert. Okay, remember to hashtag that when you show us your product. So if you purchase a product that she pushes on the show, remember to hashtag that so we'll know that you're talking about the Beauty Shop Talk Show. What you got for us, girlfriend?
So, as I've been stating, I advocate for a healthier alternative to it. I'm trying for everything. It's kind of hard, but we're going to get there. And the at the Beauty Shop Talk show is our hair.
Yes. Okay.
Moms on the go, women on the go, men on the go, everybody going somewhere. And sometimes you ain't got time to sit underneath a hair dryer for 20, 30 minutes. So I have found this company called Hot Head Thermal Hair Care, created by Sandra Snell. It is a microwavable deep conditioning cap. You pop it in the microwave, 45 seconds on each side, so 45 inside, 45 outside, and one more time 45 again. And each deep conditioning session that you microwave should last you about 20, 45 minutes of, deep conditioning. So you're gonna take your plastic cap, pop it on your head, put your deep conditioning cap on once you microwaved it, your 45 times 3. And sit, go and do your business, do your makeup. Well, don't do makeup, wash your hair. But wash your clothes, clean, whatever. You're not attached to that big bulky hair dryer. And I love my hair dryer, but sometimes I ain't got time to just be sitting at the table. Everybody, okay? Everybody's deep conditioning in my household at the same time.
Everybody in the house is natural.
Well, that's another story for another day. One for dad, and I mean, if he don't want to see no coconut shells, he can just plop it and make it black or whatever. I even got one for my kids. They got the little hot heads. It's made with sustainable flax seeds, so it keeps the heat. And then they also have, I didn't bring it, but they have a thermal spray. They have scents in lavender and dark coconut. It smells a little sexy, but yeah, it keeps the flax seeds sustainable, so it won't burn up in your microwave, and you don't have to spray it every time. And it also enhances your deep conditioning treatment. So check them out at Thermal Hair Care on Instagram, Facebook, and you can also check them out on their website, www.thermalhaircare.com, and let them know Beauty Shop Talk sent you. And also, I have a 2-for-1 this week.
2-for-1 special.
We have the shower cap, and it has a little extra H's in there. But I like this. It's for women who don't want to wash their hair daily, like naturals. Yeah. Our fellow naturals. They don't have the luxury of washing and doing all that stuff daily. So you pop this on. It's cute. It's stylish. I've seen and heard where people will wear this out. That ain't my, that's not my ministry, but go ahead. Yeah. And I bought mine from our local Tendrils and Curls. It's a natural style, natural hair shares store, words, here in Houston, or you can find them online, as well as Instagram, shower, SHHHOWER cap.com. Or on their Instagram handle, and let them know as well that we sent you.
Information will be at the bottom of the screen.
Absolutely.
Yes, and also while we're doing beauty maintenance product alert, we want to shout out Perfume Chicks and Snibar. We about lost our minds when we saw y'all comments on our Instagram page. Y'all don't understand how we stand for your products.
Yes.
So thank you for highlighting us and showing us some love, and we hope that y'all have been enjoying the episodes of the show. So Perfume Chicks and Snibar, thank y'all for making our day.
And your products are bomb, so yes, shout out to you.
So y'all check out these products, and get your natural hair care life together, because you can see we are both natural hair care sisters, and we need things that are going to help us maintain, especially in this Houston humidity that is not good to the natural hair care sisters during the summertime, or really any season of the year.
Now that I think about it, that shower cap would be good if you get to work early and you don't want to take down your twist from home to car to work building. Pop your shower cap on. It still looks cute and stylish, and it don't look like the little plastic thing that you use when you deep condition.
Throw your shades on. You don't want your coworkers to see you walking in the middle.
And
Get your Hollywood on. Get your Hollywood on. Well, now that we've got past those things, the business, we like to get into a little ratchet, petty conversation today. So, yes, let's get into this. We have a clip from the Wendy Williams show. And I'm not gonna say anything just yet. I just want you guys to watch this clip, and we're gonna get into it because we have some things we have to say to this young lady, Amanda, Jennifer, Becky, whatever your name is, about how we feel about what you did on the Wendy Williams show. Check this out.
Yara Shahidi, so this beautiful Afro Puffs, we love this style. Now this is not necessarily a trend, it's been around for a really long time, but what I want to show you guys is professional hairdressers, we use these called hook elastics. So a regular elastic, right, sometimes it's hard to get it really nice and neat. Once you clean it out, all you're gonna do is place it in, okay, and then you wrap it around. So it creates a really nice, clean, perfect ponytail.
Okay. Yeah. And you got so much hair we can't even see it anyway.
I know, it's so pretty,
Do you know how to do this at home?
I do.
Perfect.
So one little trick I love to show you guys, and my husband's a dentist, so I get a lot of free toothbrushes, but look at this, you guys. Just put a little bit of that edge gel.
Oh, please.
Right?
Girl.
Yeah? How many of you guys have done this trick?
We know about the baby hairs.
I love it.
No, get her baby hairs.
All right,
Make
let's
them
get
come down.
some of these. Let's get
Come
all
on now.
of these. There we go.
No, don't comb them back.
You do it. Here, you do that side while I do this one.
You comb them
All right, there
down
she
and
goes.
around. Down and around.
All right. You was wrong. All right. Now that y'all watched that clip, let's get back to it. Now, I'm just going to open up and say this. You cannot tell us about a country that was built on the backs of our ancestors. What really bothers me about this clip, one, boo-boo, you are not telling us anything new. A toothbrush is a staple in the black home. And then what really bothers me is, sis, I can't even call you sis, because you're not.
Ma'am.
Becky, that's what we're gonna call you. Becky, you have the nerve to say, this is a little something that I've learned, then my husband's a dentist. Girl, listen, every black girl in America, mixed girl, whatever you are, has a toothbrush in their bathroom right now with clumps of gel on it because we use that to swivel them edges down and tighten them edges back. We've been doing this as children. A little water, a little gel. So you're not teaching us anything new. Cultural appropriation is really bothering me. It's okay to love what we do. It's okay to love how we are because this melanin skin that we wear, honey, we are beautiful, we are bold, and we are creative and innovative in all the things that we do, from the bamboo earrings that we wear to the cornrows that we rock to the Air Force Ones that we bring back with the Adidas shell toes. But you didn't create that. And you can't tell us the stuff that we created to make sure that our babies and our hair looks good for when we have to step out into America and look presentable. You got something to say about that?
I don't. I don't want to cancel Wendy either, but that was wrong for that. You take that out with the trash.
And Wendy, let's talk about you. You knew that this woman was coming on to this show to talk about natural hair care or natural hair because sister girl that was sitting in the seat looking befuddled had two ponytails in her hair. Two natural ponytails in her hair. So let's talk about the fact that you bring people on your show to actually cause problems. You knew that was going to cause some controversy. And then when you tried to show sis how to get them edges together, you didn't even get it right. Wendy, come on.
Does she have edges?
I don't know if you even have edges, but that's not the point. The point is, listen, to my pale people in America, you have not created a whole lot of stuff that you take credit for, okay? The toothbrush is not yours, gel is not yours, cornrows are not yours. Been wearing cornrows since slavery time. It's called a crown, okay? I'm really feeling my Solange right now. Don't touch my hair. This is for us, hey.
Okay.
This shit is for us. Just because you got some black friends and you cool with a black man and you might sleep with one from a time or two, don't make you down. Because the thing is, what you don't understand is that the plight that comes with wearing this black skin that we can't take off, you don't want those problems. And you're not ready for that. How about that? The tears that we shed from our black men being slain by the police, the stories that we have to tell our children going out the door, and what we have to remember when we walk outside those doors every day wearing this black skin, the heavy is the crown that we wear. So quit trying to tell us how to do us and learn from who built this country on their backs. America, KKK version. Okay, I'm done. I had to go on my rant, girl.
We should make a hashtag, little water, little jail.
Little water, little jail, hashtag that. I mean, you know, my black is beautiful, and I just love our culture, but I just hate cultural appropriation and the people that try to steal it in culture, but just like, stop doing that. Love what we do. You know, black people, we're so inviting and wanting people to love who we are. We've been like that since back in the day, since the inception of us. But just pay homage to who put you on. Ooh, that's a moment right there.
And not your dentist husband.
Hello.
Okay.
My husband's a dentist. Bye. All right, well, let me roll it in. Please go grab your beauty shop chair. Please get yourself together. Go into your sacred space. You know what time it is. It's time to get into the topic of the day on the Beauty Shop Talk. And yes, Kanisha, bring us in. What are we talking about today, girlfriend?
Okay, so from childhood, it's embedded into us. It's pounded into us. What do you want to be when you grow up? You're told, go to school, finish school, go back to school to get that graduate degree. Get a job in corporate America, or, I don't know, become a lawyer, become a doctor, become a teacher. Do all that, get a job, get married, have 2.5 kids, a white picket fence, and a dog named Spy. And that's your ideals of success.
Yes.
But then you sit back and think about it, or things don't go as according to that plan, and you nobody really addresses the whose track am I really on? Am I living vicariously, for my family's dreams or the neighbor's dreams, or what you feel that you wish that you could have done? I found this quote from Margot Anderson. Am I focused on what my career goals are, or have I allowed distractions to creep in, or worse, steal other people's plans to hijack mine? Am I on track but merely coasting and plodding along? Or have I encountered the dreaded stage fright of not being able to quite take that leap that I know I need to in order to get to where I want to go? So that's what we want to talk about. Whose track are we on?
Whose track are we on? Let that resonate right there. Whose track are we on? I want to start off the conversation with talking about what you do doesn't define you, or it doesn't even make you marketable, okay, personally or professionally. A lot of times when we speak about whose track are we on, we are trying to, I guess, keep up with the stereotype of society saying that what the version of success looks like. A lot of us are struggling with trying to figure out where we belong in society because we're too busy trying to keep up with the gram, with Facebook, with Instagram likes. The point that Margot Anderson was trying to make was, have you really considered the why? Have you really considered why you're here? Have you really considered your purpose? And after you think that you're supposed to go to school and get your education degree and get married and all this, where are you fulfilled at? And does that actually make you who you are as a person? Like, most people don't feel fulfilled after they figure out, after they go get all these degrees and go do all these things, because you didn't know who you were before you started this track.
Exactly.
You were living up under somebody else's image and pushing from somebody else's point of view. Maybe your parents, maybe people around you, maybe just trying to keep up with what your ideal of success is. I think what we're kind of learning is success is kind of dictated to you as an individual.
What makes you feel good?
What makes you feel good? Okay, so let's get into that. Let's talk about that. And really, I was reading an article the other day about this. Whose track am I on? And she was speaking from a woman's point of view. She said that women tend to try to have it all by a certain age, and men tend to compartmentalize regarding what they want to do step by step. So she was basically saying that men take their time with figuring out and focusing on one thing at a time, where women, we try to do it all at once. We try to be, like we talked about on last episode, I think our first episode, try to be Superwoman. You try to have kids, go get degrees, be at the top of your corporate ladder job and all this stuff, and then you're trying to be everything for everyone, and then you have no personal fulfillment, which goes into the fact that we see a lot more women becoming depressed and mentally ill. About whose track are you on, trying to keep up with what society has embedded in us that success looks like. What you think about that, Nisha?
I think that resonates with me. To be transparent, any goal that I've met in life has been done in spite of. Like somebody said, oh, you can't do it because you hit one setback, and I'll go back and do it. Like my recent accomplishment of getting my master's. Well, when I had my second child or was gestating, it was also, well, what about your job? Well, what about this life that I'm creating? What about this moment? Let me be happy in this moment.
Yes.
They're still provided for. I still have a job. I'm still learning. I'm still young, and I still have that choice to make whatever. I still have the option to make whatever choices that gives me self-fulfillment at the end of the day. And it's none of your business. Like what you do.
Yes.
As long as it brings you joy.
Yes.
I'm happy for you. I'm gonna root for you until the cows come home, because that brings you joy. I can't live your life. I can't live in your shoes. So that was something I had to check myself. Like, okay, you can't keep making these moves because life happened.
Yes.
And you let a little naysayer tell, or whoever, static noise tell you or dictate to you what their ideals of success are and why you aren't successful to them. Because at the end of the day, your opinion means nothing to me. It has no purpose. It's just that when I ask for your opinion, I'll give it to you. Hashtag that.
Hashtag that. When I ask for your opinion, don't send for me. Or what you say, don't come for me if I didn't send for you. That's what, come on, Housewives, girl, Atlanta, Kingdom. So yeah, I mean, who's tracking my on? And I want to keep saying that because I want the clients to really think about that as we're talking. Who's tracking my on? Because success is not the degree that you have.
No.
It's not when you finish school. It's not the job that you have. It's not the money in the bank. Success is your ability to look at your situation and say, I feel fulfilled. How many people, ooh, I had to take that back in. That's a moment. How many people can say, I have everything I've ever wanted, but I'm happy with what's going on? Because a lot of people still, you rush through college, you rush to corporate America, you climb the corporate ladder real quick, and then you still feel empty in the inside.
How about at May 2012, we were waiting to walk on the stage, and I remember my boyfriend at the time said, who was that boy hugging you? I broke down at my graduation because I'm like, oh my gosh, I finished school, I finished a little early because my birthday was early, and I don't know what's next. And I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, I'm really here. Like, I didn't pay for this cap and gown. My family's in the audience. And that, what you just said, like, seeking self-fulfillment. I did that because I was supposed to, quote unquote.
Good.
Not because I wanted to.
Yes.
So that just resonated with me.
I think we should kind of consider this when we're thinking about success. Before we did this episode, Kanisha spoke about this, and I wanted to bring this up because this resonated with me. The why of what you're doing is more important than what you're doing.
Yes.
The why. Why are you going to school? Is what you're going to school for actually something that you feel you have a purpose in? Maybe we can start with those questions to kind of figure out what your idea of success is. You know, if going to school is going to put you in more debt and you just, you know, finagling around college, finagling around the university, waiting to pledge or something like that, you have no idea of what you want to do, then you might want to reconsider because Sally Mae gonna come calling that phone. You know, college may not be for everybody. We're seeing entrepreneurship rise at an alarming rate because people are so tired of just going to job and working every day and going to college and being in debt and not getting jobs that are fulfilling. To live somebody else's dream. The reason I think that before we get to our adulthood, maybe the question should be in high school, what journey am I on? Where am I going? What excites me? What's my passion? Because a lot of people are working every day and miserable and depressed because you're not happy with what you're doing. You drag at work. It's a dull getting up for work because you're not happy. It's not fulfilling. And before we leave this earth, your whole purpose should be, why am I here? And be impactful with what you are here to do. The why is so important, okay? And two, when you don't know the why that you're here, that's how depression starts. That's how depression starts. When you don't know why you're on this earth and you're in a mundane job and a mundane career and you thought you wanted to marry this guy and you got a family again, you got all these things, these tangible things, but you really don't have peace in the inside, and you're trying to keep up on this track, it causes depression.
Yeah.
But let me get back to that point I wanted to say. When the article that I was reading, she said men compartmentalize things. It's like, oh, I'm gonna focus on my career. Oh, okay, well that's cool. Then I'm gonna focus on a family. And she was saying that men tend to enjoy the ideal of like, I am where I am and I'm cool where I am. Then women like, I'm not where I want to be.
Yeah.
How can I get there quicker? Let's talk about how social media influences it.
We live in this microwave
We see
society. You know, we're seeing everybody's highlight reels, but we don't really see how hard it is, the tears at night, and somebody else who's going through those same struggles that you are, but you just posting the good. You're posting, you know, what makes you shine in a better light.
Exactly.
It's really more detrimental than it is helpful.
It is.
To say, oh, look at my new kicks, look at, you know, the prime example, the Claremont twins.
Claremont twins.
You, girl, you facing how many years?
Ooh.
Found a dead guy's, you maxing out cars on a dead man,
Yeah,
on a prostitution
Bad
setup
karma.
or whatever.
Mhm.
And what image
on the
are
ground.
you giving to these little girls?
Flex on
I
the
remember somebody has, oh my gosh, talked about the beloved Beyonce. When Lemonade came out and how whatever her lyrics were, my Beyonce can't raise my kids.
Yes.
I can't let social media raise my kids. I can't let social media raise
me. Hello.
because you have to have some kind of willpower, some kind of stance. Like, okay, it's like a movie. You know, there's slides, there's cuts, there's edits. You don't see the full picture. You don't see the whole thing. You just see that 15, 30 seconds, an hour of that time. You don't know this show. You don't know what it took to get to this point.
Can't believe we made it.
Okay, but you
Lot of
have
tears.
to hone in onto, you know, reality and get off the glitz and glamour. Or even that girl JT, I don't know, she's now arrested on fraud charges. Both of Claremont and JT, I don't know, fraud charges. But I'm saying that to say they're social media advocate or, you know, profile celebrities, whatever, Insta celebrities, and you have these little another generation of people looking at that, idolizing that, and thinking that that's the way that I need to go.
Right.
As opposed to checking in with yourself to see what is it that I really want to do.
Great point, Nisha. And there's nothing I want to touch on with social media. You're so busy trying to keep up with the Joneses. Y'all over here catching red eye flights. You know, talking about catching flights and bags and things of that nature. You're posting pictures from 5 years ago. We saw that 5 years ago. Okay? Trying to give people the illusion that you living better than what you living. You got a roommate. You don't even live by yourself. Okay? You got to hook up at somebody's job. The homie allowing you to catch a flight on their bag. Okay? I'm just saying, and I'm saying this to say, when you on your own track, when you in your own lane, you don't worry about likes on social media. You're not worried about what people are thinking about you. For example, this show was 4 years in the making. Me and Kanisha never spoke about it on social media. We didn't even give you a preview of coming to track. We didn't say big things is popping. When it was time to show, you just got hit with the post and the video. That's what's time. Sometimes, like when you're on your own track, you're building. So you don't have time to let people know what you're doing because you're building in silence. You're moving in silence because people who are out here really doing real things don't have time to be on social media every day, giving people the illusion that you're really popping when you're not popping. Because the reality of this, none of us have it all together. But we're all individual. We were all born here for a purpose, and we're all on our own track. And when you're okay with the fact that you may not be able to catch that flight to Fiji because you're getting this bag here right now, you're planning, you're preparing, and you know 10 to 5 years when you got your stacks and your bags and your money bags, you'll be able to catch a flight on Fiji with your own island. That's when you're on your own track. My thing is that I want to let you guys know is, you know, to your own self, be true. I say it all the time. And just know that you're not on everyone else's track. Whose track am I on? Create your own lane. When we were in high school before we graduated, we had a quote that says, it basically was saying something that go on the road less traveled, pretty much. So when you're on, figure out why you're here. Like we say, the why is more important than the what. We don't care about your Louis and Gucci bags. We don't care about that because you probably only got $5 in your damn account. What's more important to me is seeing you live your dreams. It's seeing you live your best life. It's seeing you actually doing something that's purposeful. Because Louis and Gucci and Prada, those things fade away. But what are you creating? What's your legacy? Are you happy when you get up and go to your job every day? Because most of y'all probably at the call center, the ones is Louis, Gucci, and Fendi. I'm just saying. That was a joke, though. I don't know what y'all do. But what I'm saying, every day you wake up, you should be excited about what you do. And if you're not excited about what you do, figure out why. It's okay to start over. You may be 30 years old and you may just now starting to figure out what it is that you want to do. That's fine too, because you're in your own lane. You might have had kids first. You might have had some hiccups first, but it does not matter. There is no time except for the time that God says that it's your time to move. Sometimes he holds us back from things, sometimes to prepare us for all the blessings that he has for us. Sometimes we don't get there as quick as our friends and family do because he's preparing us personally. But when we get there, we understand because we allowed ourselves the process. Yes. We allowed ourselves to grow through the process. We allowed ourselves to develop, go through the trials and errors. If we would have started this show 4 years ago, we would have been so ill prepared because life was still dealing with us. So time is of the essence, and God's plan, shout out to Drake for that, is what you should be focused on. You're not on anyone's time except for your own. And when you start living for yourself, you will be happier, you know, you will live better, and you will sleep better. All right? You got anything else to say about this topic?
Girl, you said it all. I really want to hone in to take it to the Bible. There's a time and place for everything. Look up Ecclesiastes. I don't know the verse or whatever, but you can find it. And I really feel like right now we're in a season of revelations. Yes. Things are starting to ruminate over new discoveries, and take that enlightenment to work out those kinks, push for change to a better you.
Yes.
Find out find out what your why is, and see if that's in alignment with God or whoever your beliefs are with. If that's what God's intent and your true desires of your heart. Tune out everybody else. It ain't everybody's business like you spoke about. The show has been in the making for how long? Move in silence. You know, it's cool. Have your crew, have your people that you run to, but everybody don't need to know everything. Yes. And I really feel like when you start tuning out outside noises, that's when you're able to totally figure out that God will reveal your path for you.
You can't hear people when you can't hear God when everybody's talking to you.
You listen to all this static, things that have nothing to do with you and your purpose, you and the next thing. And she can't dictate what's for me. What's for me is for me, because that has to be my passion. That has to be my fulfillment. Because at the end of the day, I have to go to sleep with that. I have to know that everything that I've done, I'm happy with. Are you happy with yourself?
Boom.
That's all I got.
And on that note, you know, we probably do a part 2 of this. There's so many more points that we want to get into. We want to, you know, kind of scale it down for time purposes. But on that note, we're going to go into the last portion of the show, which is our mirror check moment. Okay? Looking into the mirror. You know how I feel about these mirrors, y'all. It's revealing. It's transforming. It's doing the work. So today, I just kind of actually want to piggyback on who's tracking my own. I mean, that's a whole mood there. So I had something completely different I want to talk about, but my spirit's saying talk about who's tracking my own, so that's where I'm going to go with. As far as what I want to say about the mirror check moment, when you find out the why brings you happiness. When you find out what's your purpose brings you fulfillment. I always knew that my purpose was to talk about my pain and turn my pain into my testimony. And this is what the Beauty Shop Talk came through. But it took 4 years to do that. Me and Kanisha met at damn near every restaurant here in the side of town we live on. Remember one day we even met at Whataburger to talk about this, you know. But this at one time, Kanisha was a mother. I think you was pregnant at the time with baby.
Who knows?
I think so. I think you was pregnant with your second child, and I was going through a rough time and climbing the corporate ladder at the time. Like my job had me just head straight at that time. So we were on 2 completely different tracks. Kanisha was getting ready to go back to school and get her master's degree. I'm done with that. I'm moving on to corporate America, trying to figure out my staple. But what I'm saying is we were on 2 different tracks trying to find out our why. And so God took us through some things. We went through some hard times, and we met throughout those years, talked different rest, just having good girl talk. And then that brought us to this moment. And even getting to this moment, there was questionable at one time, is should we be doing this? Because we had so many trials and errors. But when you know your why, there is something in your spirit that says keep pushing, keep moving. This is why I have you here. And exactly what she said, I had to get off to myself and listen to God. And like I think Kendrick Lamar said on one of his songs, I've been listening to God more. No, matter of fact, that was Jill Scott. Sorry. Jill Scott, I've been listening to God more. And I'm telling you, when you get in tune with your spirit, when you are in alignment with what the universe has for you, you know, then you understand the why. So each time we get behind this camera, it's more and more fulfilling because now we know why we went through all those painful experiences, because it produced the passion of the Beauty Shop Talk Show. So the point that I want to make on the mirror check moment is start looking in the mirror and start asking God, or whatever God you serve, why am I here? And whose track am I on? And you know what? Sometimes that track may mean starting all over from scratch. Don't be afraid to start over. There's beauty in the process. There's beauty in the growth. Don't be afraid to start over.
That was beautiful, friend.
Oh, girl, because I'm over here getting a little misty-eyed. But on that note, you know, we're going to end the Beauty Shop Talk Show. Kanisha, tell them where they can find us at. Y'all should know this by now, but just for our new clients.
We want to hear from you guys. Please, comments, questions, concerns. I mean, we're gonna put the positive, because we're all about the positivity.
We are.
But you know, there's balance, and we're okay with a little shade. That's what.
Shout out to our haters.
But we want to hear from you guys. Email us at contact.beautyshoptalk@gmail.com. You can Instagram, Facebook, tweet us, whatever.
I'm always
Beauty Shop Talk 2, not 1, 2.
2. Beauty Shop Talk 2. That's so important to know that.
And all the links for our products, our Beauty of the Week, will all be in the description bar below.
That's right. We hope that you've enjoyed the show, episode 3 of Who's Track in My Own Beauty Shop Talk 2. We out. Bye.
One refrain, 2 best. Introducing.